Two besties, what's good? Season 16 of Marriage at First Sight has just dropped. Well, okay, lies. It dropped last week. Today is a good Sunday, which means I'm giving y'all my predictions, 3 days? Not even that. Today's Monday. I whole lot. I'm giving y'all my predictions 2 days before the actual official episode is supposed to start, but it's okay. Better late than never. Y'all been waiting on this anyway. Or maybe not, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm your girl Ash. If you are new here, basically welcome to Ash Recaps, where I just basically talk, commentate, you get my opinion on these episodes of my favorite shows, basically. So I always take requests. If you got any requests, suggestions, or something that you think that you might like me to do commentary, a recap, or review on, by all means, definitely drop that down below. But let's get into these couples. Like I said, season 16, Married at First Sight, it's back. Last season, I know I might have, maybe giving y'all some false hopes, but we're still pushing. If we get some guest appearances, cool, but just know we just gonna mainly focus on my face. I ain't putting nothing out there. I ain't promising y'all nothing. I ain't saying people gonna show up. You just never know how things gonna be. And one thing about it, I won't deny, is I enjoy being a woman on the show. But it's just that being that this is such a broad show, so many individuals, so many opinions. It's just always nice when you can kind of get a panel view or just another view besides what I'm getting. But I'm entertaining, so that's really all that matters, right? So, y'all, all right, let's just get into this. Let's just get into this because I'm usually not a girl who will sit and watch the matchmaking process. I kind of like to go in, jump in, be surprised about the couples. But I was like, nah. I be basically giving my predictions throughout. Basically, I just want to do something a little different. We ain't about to get into that little spiel because y'all know, my oldest goodies know. Your girl can talk, and I can keep going, and I can keep going, and I can keep going. So, decide to do this a little different this time and go ahead and give out my predictions with the matchmaking special that I just watched. And I think because I hear it's some tea that I actually might watch the other special of some of the other cast people and other stuff like that, them talking about what they think of these couples. But I didn't want to watch that yet, and then it jade my opinion or my thoughts, or I'm now being confronted with things I probably wasn't even thinking about beforehand. So I don't like my thoughts to be jaded. That's why I don't even catch nobody else's recaps until I do my own for people who might do reviews, recaps. Okay. Unimportant, y'all. So, Dr. Pepper. I feel like I'm probably going to be starting every episode off with that. I have no idea what it is. I'm not a big fan of people just with weird names, but I don't know what it is about the name Pepper. I just absolutely love it. And when I refer to her, I gotta say it like Dr. Pepper. I gotta say it just like that because it just seemed right. So that's my girl, Pastor Cal. They do what they do and they get these couples, they match these couples up to the best of their ability and they make things work. And one thing about your girl is I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a lover of love. And so at the end of the day, a lot of times I be highly disappointed. I go in here with the best intentions, wanted everybody to work it out, wanted everybody to try, even though they piss me off, but I always come in here with high hopes, but no, I don't always necessarily come in here with hope. I always just come in and just people stay married. I want people just to do the work. And that's that. Is that too hard to ask for? Boom. Let's get into it, y'all. 5 minutes. I have not been rambling off about nothing. Let's just talk about, these couples. We shouldn't even be here for too long because again, it wasn't really much. So we're going to get my spiel based off of meeting them, seeing the professionals meet them, who they end up matching them with, and how I'm thinking. So, like I said, short and sweet, get this video out to y'all, and then let's go ahead and prepare for the first episode later on this week. So, boom, let's first start off with Nicole and Chris. I'm up and down necessarily about this one. I think my only thing is Nicole looks like a great girl. Seems like a great girl. She has such a big personality. And I think really Chris seems just so chill and laid back. Maybe it's giving off shy. Maybe it could be the cameras. But I think for me, as I worry that it might be a lot for Nicole. He might be a lot for Nicole. That's what I worry about with her having the big personality that she has. Is this somebody who can equally match and handle all this big personality, that she gives off? But they seem like a nice looking couple. Yeah, like I'm about to say, he just seems like a lot more shyer than him. But one thing about like the professionals, they always will match them with somebody to basically pick up like where they lack. So boom, if he is more of a shy guy, him having somebody like Nicole can help to kind of like bring him out, bring that out a little bit, stuff like that. So we'll see him guess her name. Oh yeah, y'all. So what ended up actually giving me like and ending it like, okay, now I do got high hopes, was because he guessed her name. He guessed her name off of, just a feeling, whatever. He's like, I just felt like her name was Nicole. Clearly his match is named Nicole. So that in me was just like, oh wait, like that just seems like him guessing her name. What is the likes of that? All right, boom. So fingers crossed. Like I already got just that alone, like gave me, the high hopes for them. So Shaquille and Kristen, definitely look nice on paper. I definitely, as far as looks wise, one thing about it, Shaquille is a very professional guy. Shaquille, was mainly, with him being in the, kind of like, he's a guy, he works for university and, he has a, high stature position. So he got to show up at events and things, and he need a nice lady on his arm. Kirsten, I definitely give that. Now, Kirsten or is that Jasmine? What does Kirsten do? I feel like Jasmine is the one that's the cheerleading coach, not Kirsten. Yeah, Jasmine's the one that's the cheerleading coach and was like the, yeah. So I am getting them mixed up. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure about how I'm feeling about this couple, but he's definitely getting what he wants, out of the deal. I'll definitely say, as far as like just like a great professional, career driven woman, that he can bring out, and look good on his arm. And I don't mean to say it like that, like to say like he's looking for like a trophy, like whatever. But I can, kind of get it. When you're that somebody and you kind of like have that type of position and you have to go out to events and you want somebody who can go out, who can know how to dress for the occasion, know how to conduct themselves in those type of occasions. Just someone like, so I can just definitely get where he's coming from. So Shaquille and Kirsten, we're just going to put high hopes for them. Do I really know? Don't really feel like I've got enough information on them just yet. Maybe once I watch this next special, maybe. But we'll see. It looks okay right now. I'm not making any sure 5 right now. I'm still like a little bit in limbo. I don't really know. But I didn't have, as you can see, much opinions on them as a couple. So that obviously just says a lot on that. I really don't know what I'm thinking for them. Gina and Clint, I definitely feel like Clint is getting exactly what he asked for. Gina being, both of them are very successful, make, good money, wanting somebody who can match that same energy, to a degree, the income level. Clint being very open, to the woman making more money than him. Matter of fact, he said he loves it. Okay. So, and her worrying about, I have such a busy lifestyle and wanting just to make sure that he's not getting busy in that. He kind of has like his things that he likes. So, they were trying to figure out like, how can you intercept that in with your wife? So I'm hoping that because they both kind of like had that thing where this is what I got going on. So I need to make sure that somebody's not intimidated, or somebody who can just keep up, or somebody who is okay, maybe being alone, maybe a time or two here and there. I definitely feel like they match up in those areas. The worst of the worst is it comes to fruition and it does not end up working out the way I guess they thought. I think really my biggest thing as I might think Gina's too cute for Clint. Don't get me wrong though, Clint is that good looking, scrubby, like what is that the word that I'm looking for? Gruff, like type of guy. Did I use that word right? They're just a rough looking type of guy, but he's a good looking type of guy. But I think that's where I was at with it. It's just like attraction. But I feel like if they get past the attraction, I feel like if anybody, they might be the couple. Y'all hear my ghetto kids? Y'all hear my ghetto kids? Let me try to shut them up really quick. But if I feel like, I don't know, it's something about them and what they're giving. I feel like if they really put that work in, they could probably be the most successful couple here. All right, so Dominic and McKinley. Y'all, I don't know. How old is McKinley again? How old is McKinley again? I hope he's just in his 30s. For some reason, he looks a bit older, but I don't think he's as old as he actually looks. Dominique is 25, and I just have great apprehension. I don't want to seem judgy and to make it seem like young people can't fall in love, young people can't have successful marriages, whatever. Let's just put it out like this, that at the end of the day, this is something more that her mom is pushing for. It's not even to say that Dominique is not pushing for, but her mom wants her to be married. Her mom was the one who signed her up for this. I can get it, if she is a mature girl, because even the professionals are saying she's young, but she has an old soul. So I get that. I've always given that off or whatever or whatnot, and how I feel like I've always attracted older men because the maturity level that I carried about myself. So, with that said, I don't want to say that she's immature, but something about this just like, I don't know. And right, I'm judging her based off of her looks, y'all. Yes, her looks. But I don't know. She gets to, apparently she's so mature and she's so ready, that of course the guys in her age bracket, they're not ready. That's not what they're looking for. That's not what they're ready for. So I guess I can understand why she's like, yeah, this is where I'm at. Nobody, at my level or my age is here yet. So this is, I don't know. I guess I don't know. And then they gave us a sneak preview. As I was already watching all the, this couple is definitely going to be, I don't know. I'm not taking away from anything, but I just feel like and hey, maybe this overall is just my preference, but just when you experience life a little bit and when you just experience things, when you and you end up getting to know yourself a little bit more, preparation for marriage, you've taken that time to kind of like prepare because you've gotten to know yourself. You've experienced certain things that help you to get to know yourself about life in general, about other people, about relationships. And I don't know. I guess there's still a part of me that's just like there's a bit of inexperience there, and that's going to play out in their marriage. But it's not even to say that every young person hasn't experienced something, or they had to experience something for them to be ready for marriage. Like, you just get what I'm saying? I don't know. Whatever she's giving y'all at the end of the day, it's not working with me, and I don't see it for the long term for this marriage. Eris and Jasmine, I definitely feel like they physically look like a very cute couple. Like Shaquille and Kirsten, I felt like I really did not have enough to really go on, so I did not have much of an opinion on it, besides the fact that I don't know. It's something about Eris that is just like, I don't know, something's just, I don't want to say it's off. I don't want to say it, but that's all that I can say is I can't put my finger on it just yet, but just something, it's something about Eris. It's something about Eris. And for all I know, this could end up being a good something about Eris. But as of right now, I don't even know. So if y'all were looking for some plain old Ashley, you're always so indecisive. Figure it out. Give us some solid yeses and nos. All right. Gina and Clint, yes. Dominique and McKinley, no. Eris and Jasmine, no. Shaquille and Kirsten, yes. And for Nicole and Chris, we're gonna give them a yes too. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a yes for them. So we shall see. I'm excited. I cannot wait to be back here with y'all. So y'all make sure y'all are subscribed to this channel and that bell is bang bop. So you can make sure you're notified when these videos do drop. And on that note, yeah. That's our predictions. Y'all definitely know y'all thoughts, y'all predictions down in the comments below. You can drop these hearts individually. You can also drop these hearts just to let me know that you've made it this far in the video. I definitely would appreciate that, even if you don't talk back to me. So I'm really out of here, y'all.